Hey, welcome back to Class&Cool. Classical. So it is officially day 2 of the Monsters and Memories playtest. This is my first official playtest. I've done 2 stress tests that weren't planned, and it is December 10th, 2023. I'm super excited for this playtest. I will say that the first time I entered the world of Monsters and Memories, that it was similar to how I felt when I first entered Norath back in 1999. Now, if I'm going to be a little bit less dramatic, I would say it's similar to the experience I had joining the Green server on Project 1999. The nostalgia hit was real. Now, the difference here is that it is a game, Monsters and Memories, developed in Unity, so a modern engine, modern code, modern assets, modern skybox, a really good music score already, and it's just getting better every single time, even from the randomized stress tests I was joining, as you may have seen in my previous videos. But this is going to be my first experience joining the official playtest that they were running from December 9th to December 10th. And I'm a little late to the party because I'm joining on day 2, but nevertheless, I'm super excited. So I finally have some free time to hop in and enjoy the world. Shout out to the developers at Monsters and Memories for allowing this to happen. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go. Alright, here we go. The main objective of this test is for you to have fun. It's the end of the year, so please relax and enjoy the game. If the servers get too full, we'll bring up more. If you have characters from the tests in November, they will be available on every server that comes up. However, if you play the same character on different servers, only the highest level copy of each character will be retained after this test. The quick start guide has been updated. We highly recommend that you check it out if you are new to the game. You can find it by clicking the new player guide button below. Be respectful. We will monitor player names, and significant violations during testing will carry over to future accounts. The fresh hardcore character ladder is active. Any existing characters at the end of the test will be considered for ladder. Yes, you can die and still make it on the ladder. Just don't delete your character. Have fun, the M&M team. So, I was playing around with this guy last time, really just for character creation. It was in one of the other videos. So, not going to use him. We're going to go with my main Dracos. And he's a level 2 human druid because wood elves aren't available yet. But without further ado, let's get into the world. I gotta say, I'm super excited. I've been waiting for these tests for quite some time, for December 9th, December 10th. And this is a real treat, and I gotta say, like, the developers are phenomenal. Like, they stream all the time, their progress, and I don't know, it's just great. Oh, this guy's being chased by his zombie. Oh no, that's his zombie. Alright, so here you go. This is Dracos. He is my level 2 druid, and I'm casting wood skin on myself. Might want to change the location of this bar. Let's unlock it. And can I make it? Ooh, okay. Let's see, grid layout. Okay, maybe that doesn't do anything yet, but top left. Okay, it's not working right now, but we're just gonna put it on the top left. And this, I kind of want to keep that down here. This will be my target. Alright. Oh, deciding the UI, goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm used to keeping it at the top. It's just the this bar was throwing me off, and I wasn't sure where I want to keep it. I think for the sake of the test, I'm going to move this up here, and I'm going to move this down here. Does that work? Well, at least everyone got a quick tip on how to move that around, and no, I don't like it there. I wonder if I can reset it. Yep. And reset this, and reset that, and reset that. There. We're just gonna keep it to how the devs originally intended it. I think this right here was not intended to be there, so we are just going to keep it there. Alright, so I think where I left off last time, I got the, by the way, if you hit Alt and you hover, it shows you all the names of your equipment. So I got the worn circle tunic. This I got from a quest. Now, here's the thing. I left off on a quest, wooden circle token. A wooden token inscribed with a pair of hands holding a sprouted seedling. You were told to bring this to Colada Acacia Thorn. Okay. Colada Acacia Thorn. So let's find a Colada Acacia Thorn, and we'll get this show on the road. Now, a little tip is that you can ask guards. So, whoa, J for journal? No way, I didn't know you could do this. This is new. Well, maybe it's not new, but it's new to me because I don't remember having a journal. But basically the quest dialogues that you initiate with NPCs is saved here. So I go present the wooden token to Colada. This is so cool. Alright, this is gonna help me keep track of things. Like, I like the fact that this is just like classic EverQuest in the sense that let me just explain this really quick. So what I like about this game is that just like classic EverQuest, you would hit H to hail or slash, or you type out the command /hail, which obviously you would just hit H because it's faster. And during your dialogue, here, might as well just give you an example. I'd say 99% of the people watching this know this, but you'd talk to an NPC, you'd hail them, there would be a bracket over a specific topic, hail, and then say there's a bracket over a circle of scarce rains, you'd say, what about them? What about the scarce rains, right? And then that's how you'd get your quests. So you'd have to remember what the text was, and back in the day we would even write it down on a piece of paper. So now there's the journal, and it remembers your dialogue. So it's been a few weeks. I mean, since you can see it right here, since the 19th of November. That's where I left off, and I would have completely forgotten that. But fortunately, not only was it there, but it was actually on the token itself. So again, here's Colada. We need to find her, and let's see if we can do this just by exploring blindly. But what I was getting, the point I was going to make earlier was that you can ask guards by walking up to them and saying hail or whatever. You can say, where is such and such, and they'll point you in the direction and say to the northeast or to the east, which is tricky in and by itself because we don't even get a compass, let alone a map. So you kind of have to know, okay, west is the mountains. I'm making this up, so don't quote me on this. West is the mountains, east is the ocean, right? And then you get your bearings that way. You know what northeast, south, and west is. Which, let's actually ask chat. 1 second. Can someone tell me where north, south, east, west is? For example, for ocean, north for mountains, etc. Alright, let's we asked them, and let's get back to what we're doing, because that's going to come in handy later, so I kind of want to memorize that. South is ocean, yes. Perfect, thank you. That's what I needed. Okay. And that's another thing. What made EverQuest amazing is that it would force you into dialogue with other people, right? It was a hardcore game at its core, and it forced you to cooperate with other people. I mean, we always say, oh, you know, it's not a solo game in the sense that if you want to progress through the game, you're basically required to group. Now that's true to a certain degree, but there are classes that are better at soloing than others. For example, druids can hold their own for most of the game. It's still advantageous. It was still always advantageous to group, but I'll use a warrior as the example. It was impossible to solo a warrior all the way to level 50 or level 60 in classic EverQuest. It just wasn't possible. And it is possible maybe through twinking or anything like that, but realistically for the average player, it wasn't realistic to accomplish that kind of feat. So we all know that. That's understandable. But the other thing that made it so compelling was that when you weren't sure about something, you wouldn't just... yes, we had like Alakazam and these websites where we'd go and research stuff. We would even sit there and like read the user manual over and over again. For tips, there was the user guides that they had as well. So there was that kind of stuff. But really it was just word of mouth. You would talk to other people in chat. And this is the days of AOL Instant Messenger. Like, chatting over the internet was a new... wow, this is beautiful. Was a new technology to a certain degree, like mainstream wise. So I love first person in this game. Look at this, guys. You can just soak in the ambience here, and between the music, the sounds. Anyways, yeah, so you'd be forced to work with other people, word of mouth. That was the main way of getting information. So just like I found out in chat, which direction, right, is northeast, south, and west, and somebody said the ocean is south. Okay, perfect. So that's south. Now, what a coinky dink, here is Colada Acacia Thorn. Looks like they've really improved on the textures. I can't put into words, like, remember I did the test on November 19th or whatnot. I can't put into words how amazed, visually amazed I am at the subtle and dramatic changes they've made so far. Like, I just can't put it into words. Like, I can tell they filled in spaces that weren't filled in before, and everything just seems just a little bit more lived in now. Like, I know the sidewalks are new. Okay, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Let's just continue with the quest. So we need to give this token to colada. If you like pina colada. Okay, we're gonna take this, and it's a little bit easier in first person view. Alright, and we're gonna hand it in. Colada Acadia hands back your token, giving you a small smile before turning away. Why? A wooden token inscribed with a pair of hands holding a sprouted seedling. You were told to bring this to Colada. Okay, let's hail her first. Hail. Hail, traveler. What can this servant of Krivy do for you? By the way, I'm gonna butcher these names, so bear with me on that, or just correct me in the chat. Alright. You receive your item back from Colada. Why? It seems as if you have been training initiate, but this task requires someone with a little more come back when you have some more experience. Oh, okay. So I'm not a high enough level, so I'm level 2. Let's check our journal really quick. It teaches us gratitude of life. You would do well to remember to thank any creature that gives its life, from the tiny insect to the giant beast. Be that pain. Says we druids have a duty not just to life but to death too. You would do well to not be squeamish towards bloodshed. It is part of the natural order. Alright, so I think I just need to level up a bit. I got the fire beetle eye before I leveled to level 3, and I wonder if fall damage is in the game yet, and I might have gotten a little bit ahead of myself. Okay, cool, so fall damage is not in the game yet, which is probably a good thing for now. By the way, auto run is E, so it's just the WASD keys, and then E, which is right there, is your auto run. Q is auto attack, so when you tab target or click to target, you hit Q to initiate attack. Then you want to, well, I is for inventory. And I'm just gonna be quiet just for a second so I can share this experience with you guys. That's the night market. I just meant I was talking a little too much, and so they've definitely improved on the signs. Like you can see the textures here: Sage Side, Necropolis, Salt Breeze Park. So everything is a little bit easier to comprehend and read. Overall, just sharper too. That's the Salt Breeze Park. That's where the Druid Guild was over there. Look at this water elemental. Like the nostalgia hit of the classic water elemental from EverQuest is just too real. Like everything about this game screams EverQuest, and we've been asking for this for years. We've been asking for basically EverQuest 1.5, something with the classic feel, simplified graphics, like the character, right? Look at this guy. And keep in mind, this is all early development. These are not going to be the final faces. They're still getting beards in. They're still getting like the character creation fleshed out. But I'm telling you, it's been a month, and I'm already seeing so much change. And what about rewind a year ago? everything just like spawned in. And look how many people are just running around having a blast. My good friend plays this as well. I don't know if he's online right now. Nathan Napalm is on here. Redbeard Finn. The Pantheon Plus team, all those guys are on here. EQOA, Nostalgia, he's on here. Great guy. This is just awesome, dude. I'm just so excited. And the best part is I'm a druid, so I can do this. Let's help this guy. Yep. My favorite part about being a druid is helping others. Kind of like a cleric, but you know, just like with classic EverQuest, we're gonna get a chance to port people around. Oh, did somebody just drop dead? Alright, let's save some of that mana for ourselves. And let's go on to the noob zone, the noob area. But check this out one more time. Just look at this. Welcome to the world of monsters and memories. And what is that off in the distance? Like, so awesome. The moon is coming out. The stars are out. Alright. Let's kill this rat. I don't want to save the torch. I'll let it be dark for now. I'll be quiet so you can enjoy the score. I'm gonna sit by the campfire and get the buff. The other thing to mention is that we're getting a solid 60 FPS. And I'm relaying that to you because when I first started the stress tests, even with a modern system, I was averaging about 30 FPS and sometimes even less. And then where it was less populated, then yes, it would be 60 FPS, right? But let me just put it into perspective. So right now I'm running a AMD Radeon RX 7800 XT with 16 gigs of memory, a Ryzen 5 7600X, 6 core, 12 thread, 4.7 gigahertz, 5.3 gigahertz max boost, about 32 gigs of RAM, 5600, and then the only other thing that's relevant is I'm running on a 990 Pro Samsung 2 terabyte NVMe. Yeah, that's the only other thing that's relevant here. But you know, even with those specs, I wasn't getting 60 FPS, but it wasn't because the game was demanding. It's just because they're still fleshing out the code and making sure everything is talking to each other properly. And my point in saying all this is November 19th, when I last played this, like I said, I wasn't getting a solid 60 FPS, especially when there's a lot of people. Now, I feel like ever since I've logged in, it's been nothing but 60 FPS. So, we're gonna come over here to the beach, which we're just gonna con what's down here, and con means considering. So you hit C, and as you can see, the large desert bat seems indifferent, but it's yellow, right? We kind of don't want to mess with that. We don't want to mess with that. I do want to get something that's white, a white con, just so, because that means it's the same level as me. Anything yellow will destroy me pretty quickly. And this is one of the noob zones, like noob areas I should say. It's not a zone. The other one is on the other side of the city at the other gate entrance. So I guess this would be the this would be considered the west gate, and since that's the south, this is the east, and then the other gate would be the north gate. So we might go over there depending on what's going on here. I never seen those lights over there in the distance. I'm not sure what all that's about. This is lit up nicely. I can't remember if it was like that last time. But let's take this. Yes, let's take this one. Yikes. Tab target. Oh, that's a yellow. Fire beetle. This is, yeah, this is what we want. This is a... This is what I need. You and me are good at dance, buddy. So yeah, this one is an even con, so it's white. This is exactly what I was looking for. Look at this epic battle against the fire beetle. Dun dun dun. By the way, the way the fire beetle is glowing, if it drops a fire beetle eye, you can use that as a light source. So similar to how I have the lantern. Oh well, there you go. This is a blessed fire beetle eye. I can use this as a light source. Druid charges 100%. Oh boy, I am getting crushed. So this is the beauty of this game. It's hardcore. You know, like, I'm gonna heal up really quick, but that's what this game is all about. It's a challenge. The race is not to see who can get to level 50 the fastest. The adventure starts now. Like, from the simplest quests to killing a bat is an adventure. And not only that, but once you start grouping with people and once you start really working together and building those relationships, that's the best part. So one thing that I've observed, so right now I have a pretty full inventory. I do have some bags here, like this tailoring kit. Selling supplies or selling loot to just any vendor doesn't work. So for example, this merchant does not want this, right? In this game, the merchants are loot specific. So some of them are only interested in goods that is relevant to them. And there are some traders that are that aren't strictly interested in just their goods, right? They're willing to buy different goods. So we need to find that kind of trader right now. And by the way, looking around, it was just raining a moment ago, and I think it still is. There's also a slight like glow, foggy ambience. I don't know if you can see it through the recording, but I've never seen it rain before, and I gotta say this is awesome. And just hearing the raindrops. Uh-oh, 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 can I help him? Oh, gosh. Yeah, let's save this guy. This is how you make friends. He bowed, so I'm gonna bow. Now I'm gonna hit buy. Oh, interesting. That's a little feedback for Monsters and Memories, guys. I would love to see the goodbye emote. So /buy is what I'm used to. I know /wave is one that probably exists. Yeah, but I think having one specifically for BYE would be awesome. So I think there's a merchant here, and that's why everyone's gathered up around this person. Yep, Shifty gnome. Alright, let's see if he buys any of my stuff. So he'll buy a rat foot, rat ear, fire beetle gland. What's this thing on the floor? Let's pick it up and see if it's anything nice. Ooh. Cloth scraps. Oh, we're making a come up, folks. Alright, he's not interested in buying cloth scraps, but we're gonna go on a little adventure and see who is. If he's not interested, somebody must be. Oh, and we have 3 moons. That's interesting. And I gotta say, like, I was really tired today. This is the earliest I could log in, but it's almost 2 in the morning. It's 1:30 Eastern right now. And I gotta say, I was pretty tired, and I didn't think I would have the energy to do this. Even though I've been anticipating doing this for a while, I really didn't anticipate having the energy to do this tonight. But it's like as soon as I logged in, my perspective changed completely, and I was just sucked into the world. I'm like, ooh, what kind of adventures can I go on? That's what EverQuest did, you know? Even without quest markers, even without like watching a YouTube video on all the guides and stuff that you need to do, without all of that, something about this world, just like with the world of Norath and EverQuest, it pulls you in and it pushes you to go on adventure. Ooh, okay, here we go. So we have a blacksmith, a travel. Okay, so this is the, I guess this is kind of, it's a hall, right? There's people performing here. There's a performance happening. So that's not what we want. We want to find some more merchants to sell to. So right now we're just gonna go on a kind of mission to see who buys what. That's a barkeep. I don't think he's gonna buy anything. This is a resting blacksmith. Does he want to? Nope, he does not want to sell me anything or buy anything. Ooh, who's this guy? Okay, this is another merchant. He doesn't want anything, but this is interesting. What did I just find? A Sharia warrior necklace. A beautiful but simple necklace. Taken from a Sharia. Can I wear it? Yay, I got a necklace. Look at me. Does it want to buy it? No. Okay, cool. I just got a necklace. Wonder if you can see necklaces on you. You can't. And wasn't really expecting that to be there. Here we go. Tailoring patterns. Cloth armor. Okay, so this guy sells cloth armor. So he probably will buy my cloth scraps, right? He does not want to buy my cloth scraps. Interesting. Rusty weapons. He doesn't want to buy my stuff. Grocer, so this is where we buy food. She doesn't want to buy anything. Tailoring patterns. Come on, you gotta want the cloth scraps. You're selling tailoring stuff. Plate blacksmith patterns. You don't want to buy my stuff. Sailor. Okay, backpacks. How much do these things cost? So a single backpack is 1 gold. And for perspective, I have about 38 copper, so not happening anytime soon. But a pouch is 1 silver, and a pouch has 4, and a backpack has 8, and has a max capacity of large, which means large items can be going there. The satchel has a capacity of 6 slots, and it takes medium-sized items. So I'm assuming like things that aren't armor and whatnot, but this is great. So I didn't know any of this. So just to kind of recap, we went into the market. So we went through the east gate. We ran down the main road towards the Seabreeze Park. Again, I'm probably butchering the name because I'm still learning, just like everyone else. And then I made a right. Let's just go find out what it's called. I mean, we're right here. I might as well just tell you exactly what it's called so that I don't confuse anyone. So again, we went through the main gate, which is right over there. That's the main gate. And we took a right over here to the night market. And when I was talking about the park, I meant that park right there. And we're going to go back to the market right now. We're going to just make a right. But it's the... I said Seabreeze, so I kind of want to know if I was right. And by the way, the what I'm calling the north gate is straight ahead where I'm kind of going down. So Salt Breeze. Okay, Salt Breeze, which makes sense because it's the ocean over there to the south. So Salt Breeze meaning like salty ocean breeze, blah blah blah. So that's pretty clever. I wonder if I can pick this stuff up. Okay, no, it's kind of just a part of him. Alright, so this is a cobbler. He's also selling stuff. And okay, so this is a continuation of the market. Again, we're gonna just check all of these to see if they'll buy any of the stuff I have, because I want to be able to come back here frequently and sell what I have if I'm not sure. But so far they're really not buying any of the stuff that I want them to buy, which is understandable. Oh, I just literally hit the attack button. I'm surprised that I didn't hit him by accident. And yes, that's another thing in this game. If you target a NPC and you attack them by accident, like say a guard, you can hit them and you can kill them, and they can definitely kill you. So I love that. I can't. So yeah, that's the marketplace, and I'll be right back. Gonna get me a drink. Alright, so we are back in the world. Yeah, so like I was saying, these are all the merchants, and now we are going to the other noob area. Well, again, I'm calling it the North Gate. Not sure if that's accurate, but we're gonna go with it. And yeah, I love this. I mean, this looks phenomenal. Alrighty. I wonder if we can recharge these fire beetle eyes, or if I can just make more and just repeat the quest again and again. I think I probably can. but this one gives me some extra looks like it glows brighter too than a regular fire beetle eye, but that is just a complete guess. I'm gonna save it for now. Look at that. I'm sorry, that just looks so cool. So I think this is like where the mage or enchanter guild is, these portals here. Alright, and oh, and by the way, here's the bank. I was actually watching one of the developers design this new bank sign, and I think it looks great, so kudos to you, Mr. Developer. Okay, so that's the north gate. So while we're here, this is what I'm calling the north gate because the ocean is south, so I'm assuming this is north, and then that's the east gate over there, and then this would be the west. So for me, if I'm trying to explain it to myself, I'd say the west is the Mage Guild, the east is the New Barrier 1, the north is the New Barrier 2, the North Gate, and the south would be where the ocean is, which by the way I haven't even gone there, and the ocean effects, the quality of the water is just super cool. It's everything about this game is super cool. I mean, to me, you know, somebody coming from EverQuest that is into the classic kind of gameplay, like, this is not going to be for somebody that is looking for like high fidelity anything, right? If you're looking for that from this game, then you should probably be playing something else. But if you're not about that and you're more about gameplay with an aesthetic style, this is going to be right up your alley. Alright, let's see what these guys take. Alright, so do they don't want to buy any of my stuff either. And again, like I said, oh, okay, so this is how you train the cooking skill. So the purpose of what I'm doing right now is I'm running around trying to see who will buy some of the stuff that I have here, like the cloth scraps, for example. And this is more of a test, because maybe nobody wants the cloth scraps, right? Maybe that specific item nobody wants, and that's completely fine if that's the case. But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to learn who wants what. So he's a suspicious salesman. I forgot to see what is he selling. A shearer tail, bat eye, blister beetle, charcoal, a candle for 3 silver. So I'm assuming what? Effect candle. A small candle made from wax with hemp wick with a hemp wick in its center. Right click to activate. And I don't see there being a limit, meaning expiring or whatnot, but I'm not worried about that right now because I only have copper. I don't even have 3 silver to my name. Alright, so survival trainer. This guy trains you on survival. I don't know what any of that does. And will he buy my stuff? The verdict is no. Okay. No problem. Okay, so far we've been at the marketplace. And keep in mind, I've sold some of my other stuff already. It's not like these merchants don't want to buy anything. I'm specifically looking to see who wants to buy these cloth scraps, or at least like my starter gear, which again, maybe nobody can, because usually starter equipment is not something you can sell to merchants, right? It's just like the base game, no drop type of stuff that some merchants, they just want they have no business buying it, right? So I'm being very stubborn right now because I'm literally running around the entire city looking for a merchant to buy cloth scraps, and I might just find out that they don't buy that, right? It's just junk, which is, by the way, probably why we found it on the floor, and that's completely fine, right? Somebody will find this educational, other people will fast forward and be like, I can't believe I wasted my life watching him do that. And for others, you're just exploring the world with me as I'm running around. So I think we accomplished our goal, and I think what we're gonna do next is ask, because I do want to know. So, by the way, it might have been faster just to ask, like I just did, instead of running around searching on my own, because I'm sure somebody knows. I have yet to find one Dracos, but they are used for tailoring, for the tailoring skill. Tailoring pattern guy in the night market. Ah, thank you. We'll buy them. Has anyone found Assassin Research Fairlane? Shifting Gnome has a quest to turn those scraps in to random cloth armor. I'm at Farmland. Okay. Alright, so that's amazing. So they answered my question. So we're gonna continue our mini quest that we just did, and I thought I did this. I'm actually 99% sure that I did this. When we were in night market, I went to the tailoring pattern guy, I checked him out, and from what I could tell, he didn't want the scraps. But we're gonna try again and see what happens, because why not? But in the meantime, gonna continue enjoying this amazing ambience, because it's quite amazing. And I guess I'm just easily amused. Once again, big shout out to the Monsters and Memories dev team for even allowing us to test their game so early on. Like, these guys are developing this on their own dime. Not only are they not taking any kind of there's no GoFundMe, there's no nothing. I even asked, I'm like, man, is there any way I can contribute or donate? They're like, nope. Like, they won't even make it an option at this stage of the game to make or to send any money in their direction, which is, it says a lot about the team, you know. And I kind of agree with that mindset, because money does change people. It changes expectations. It makes it creates a baseline for it creates a baseline expectation that you kind of get used to some kind of revenue stream, and once it dries up, it's almost like you're relying on that revenue stream. When there is no expectation and it truly is a passion project, it's completely the motivation is completely different. And that's what it is right now. Like, their motivation is, let's just make the game that we wanted to play. what I've been mentioning, what I mentioned earlier, how we have been waiting for essentially EverQuest 1.5 for years, since 2003, right? Since EverQuest started going downhill. Me personally, I had nothing against Shadows of Lucelyn. Some call it Luclin, but I call it Lucelyn. And I still played and I enjoyed it. For me, what killed EverQuest was when they put the fast travel porting books, and this is definitely something people disagree on. Some people say no, that's normal, but I feel like we already had fast travel in the form of wizard spires, meaning wizards can port you from spire to spire, and we had druids, right? And it actually fueled the economy and it made people relevant, right? That was just another way of making people relevant. Anyways, I still enjoyed EverQuest up until that point, but then once Planes of Power came out and they put the books where you can just click a button and then you teleport, it made the world feel smaller. It got much smaller after that, because you could basically instant travel anywhere you wanted to. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that discussion, but yes, I'm one of those classic EverQuest folks, and I really haven't been able to find anything similar to kind of pull me in since then. So anyways, let's see what happens. Alright, so that person said that they would buy the cloth scraps. It looks like they might have been just assuming that, because he does not buy the cloth scraps. So I think we're good. We know it's part of a quest, and why don't we go to the Shifty Merchant and see if we can. I'm gonna run this way just to show off the city a bit more to you guys, but we're gonna go to the Shifty Merchant so that we can start that quest, because the quest, according to the guy, is Shifty Gnome has a quest to turn those scraps into random cloth armor. Ooh, what's that? Oh, there's another bank here. Okay, well there you go. So there's a bank at the east gate as well. I had no idea. So we're learning stuff as we go along. And then the Shaded Bloom Inn, and this is another new sign that they made. I watched them create it on that stream. Warmth of the Hearth. So I just got a buff just by walking into this place, which is cool. What happens? Whee! Okay. This is like a hotel. Oh, Night Harbor Guild Registrar. So I guess like if you wanted to start a guild, this is where you would go. So take note for anyone that's watching. And by the way, I appreciate you watching. If you are getting value from any of this, I'm a completely new YouTuber. I've been meaning to start this for a while for games like EverQuest, Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen, and of course Monsters and Memories now. So it's becoming more and more relevant for me to start this channel. So if this is something that you support or want to support, as you know, when you like the video, when you subscribe to the channel, or even when you leave a comment, which would be great too, just to provide feedback on how I can improve, all of that impacts the channel and who actually gets to see it, right? If I make bad content, then I don't deserve a like, right? I'm still learning, but again, if this is just a skip through video for you, then, you know, only like it if it's something you're actually interested in. So hopefully I've earned a like. Alright. We are going to By the way, it's daytime. The world is completely different now. Look at the way the shadows are in this game. I mean, that's what blows my mind. It's like we're watching EverQuest graphics, but not really, because you have modern shadows, modern bloom, modern ambience. Like, and I'm sure they're gonna add like different weather effects, and anyways, just it's gonna be awesome. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be awesome. It already is awesome. Like, look at these people gathering around. Alright, so we are going to let's hail him. Alright, so Shiffy takes a look around and then looks at you with a half grin. What can we do for each other, friend? What work? So you're looking to help the gnome? Turns and okay. Gnome says, so you're looking to help a gnome with something. A shifty gnome turns and grabs a dusty cloth bag. Okay. How about this? I'll give you this pack and you fill it with cloth straps. Are you interested? Yes. A dusty cloth bag. Where's my dusty cloth bag? I am interested. You receive okay. You receive Shifty scrap pack from a Shifty gnome. Wonderful. Bundle it up once it's full so you don't lose any scraps. Okay, so he just gave me a bag. Which, by the way, now I have 2 bags, right? So that's a sneaky little way of getting backpacks. Goodness. Alright, so we have 2 bags. So let's see. Cloth scrap. Cloth scrap. So at least we're putting the cloth scraps to use. So now we just need 2 more. And I'm not really sure who dropped. Ooh, you look cool. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy, man. I'm sorry, I love the art style here. Alright, let's do some grinding, some leveling. Nice, I am powerful. I am the mighty Druid Dracos. Future Wood Elf. No way, I got a bow. I don't know if I can use it, but I got one. Please tell me I can use it. I can't, and obviously I can't. I'm a druid, but so my favorite characters to play, by the way, is druid, ranger, and in some cases I would even say a rogue. But I think the melee class I'll be most interested in is either a paladin or a ranger. And full transparency, I've never played a paladin, but one of the reasons why I think I personally want to play a paladin is because I like helping, but I also like role-playing as like the good guy, you know? That's just my personal preference. Some people might be like dark elf necromancer. That's perfectly fine. I couldn't immerse myself with that kind of gameplay just because I don't see that as being part of my roleplay, like my D&D role-playing experience. For me, I've always wanted to be the good guy, the hero, you know, the good Samaritan, the corny guy that everybody makes fun of. That's me. You know, helping others and saving the world while I do it. Goodness, if my wife was listening to me right now, even she'd be making fun. But yeah, that's just my style, you know. All right, so let's kill some more skellies and see if they drop any cloth. I'm getting some XP while we're at it. Did you see that animation, by the way? It's awesome. Alright, let's see if this guy buys anything from us, because, you know, we're getting a lot of stuff in our inventory, and it fills up quick, you know? So one of the main quests we're going after really is how to get some bags. Alright, so a bow sells for 35 copper. That's awesome. And yes, I'm excited about copper. Because copper adds up. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Blister beetle. That is red. That's another thing about classic games like EverQuest, is the progression in these games. It's not always linear, in the sense that you might be in the noob zone and there might be a red con enemy that is ready to attack, that is just roaming for no reason, like a named mob. And I used to love that because it adds that extra element of fear or situational awareness, right? Where, oh, I gotta watch my back, because while I'm killing this little skelly, you know, named mob so-and-so might just appear out of the shadows and completely mow me down. So one thing I need to remember is who drops cloth, and I'm thinking it's probably the skeletons, right? So let's kill a few more of these guys until we get proven wrong. Cloth scraps. Look at that. We were just talking about it and now we got one. So I like to stay organized. So we're going to add that there. Do we have any more cloth scraps? No. Alright. So we are in search of skellies. Let's actually buff ourselves. Spell effects too, I love those. Like these classic, simple, EverQuest-esque spell effects are just chef's kiss. Love it. Let's see if the rat drops some cloth. I highly doubt it, but worth a shot. Worst case scenario, I'll get some XP, right? Because I believe that druid wasn't allowing me to submit the token because I wasn't a high enough level. At least that's what I think. Okay, nope, that's a rat tooth. We're gonna go beyond this wall just a bit because I'm sure we're all curious to see what else is over here. Keep in mind, this game is in super early development. This is not a beta, this is not an alpha, this is not a pre-alpha, right? This is super early development. I think we're zoning. So I don't even know how many zones there are in this game. So I think I just passed through a zone line and I'm zoning into, yeah, we are officially in a new zone. Oh my gosh, and I love the fact that you can see into the other zone. This is great. So so everything here is blue so far. Okay, let's go after this skeleton right here. He's blue as well. So this is nice because there's less people here, so it's easier to kill stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to collect one more cloth, and we're going to go submit that quest. And speaking, he shall appear, meaning the cloth scrap. By the way, control click will split your stack into ones. So if you have like a stack of 20 and you just need to grab one, the quick way of doing that is hitting control and then left click, and then that'll add one of those items to your mouse cursor so you can move it in your inventory. So again, just to recap, we are zoning back in. Curious to see if it says the zone names in the chat as you zone in, but we're gonna go back to the shifty gnome and we're gonna submit the bag filled with cloth and see if he gives us a random piece of armor. And by the way, the cool thing is, if you're just tuning in, is that I found out about this quest through chat, right? Okay, yeah, entering Night Harbor, loading, please wait. You have entered Night Harbor. Okay, cool. So it does tell you the name of the zone when you zone in. But that's how I found out about it. I asked, hey, do you guys know where I can sell cloth scraps? They said, I have no idea. One person said maybe this merchant, but one of them said, find the shifty gnome, and he has a quest where you give random cloth armor when you complete the quest. So we're gonna go ahead and take this bag. Let's see if it says in the and here it is right here in the journal. And yes, my friends, it is 2 in the morning. All right. So we're gonna give this to him. Hand it in. And he says he does not want those items. Okay. I think I know what I did wrong, but let's just read. A shifty gnome says, wonderful, bundle up once it's full so you don't lose any scraps. A shifty gnome says, are you interested? How about this? I'll give you this pack and you fill it with cloth straps. He wants it filled. He wants it filled. Like, meaning we're gonna be grinding this out for a while. That's a lot of cloth. But it's fair. Yeah, he wants more. He is not satisfied. Okay, while we're here though, we are going to see if we can sell anything. Rat tooth. I think that's it. Alright, we're just gonna have to keep grinding skellies. Wanted to move it around and see if I can do it. Alright. And by the way, this is when feedback is going to come in handy, right? Once I start producing something worth watching, which I'm not saying this isn't worth watching, but I'll definitely be taking suggestions and saying, hey, make a video about this, or hey, I want a walkthrough of this specific quest. I will literally sit here and go through the step-by-step process of completing a quest and doing it on video and then posting it and making it like to the point, like 5-10 minutes depending on how long the quest is, right? And just chopping it up. I love the artwork, so that time will come, right? For now, this is the only playtest in the coming future as of December 10th. There's probably going to be many more, and if there's any random tests, I'll be joining those as well. Oh my gosh, look at his backpack. this is what I love about watching people progress. Look at this guy. Like, to me, he's like, oh my gosh, this guy's in a high level. Look at his armor. Look at this guy. Wow. You look awesome. Say hi to the camera, Valtarak. Dude, he genuinely looks cool. I'm not trying to be funny. Look at that armor. Okay, he logged off for the night, but that was so cool. I got pumped seeing that just now because he just looked really cool. Okay, so here's an example of a yellow that's ready to attack, so you kind of have to be careful with that stuff. Check my phone. Oh, by the way, I think there's a cool place for finding lots of skellies, but let's explore this area because we haven't seen much of this area. And what is all this? Snake, this desert bat, all of this is blue. Rotting skeleton blue. Alright, so we're just going after the cloth people anyway, so let's go. Yeah, we'll get this done in no time. 3 hours later. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy that music for a second because the music is just... This is an indie developer. They're not getting paid a dime right now for this, and they have created all of this with a small team. Oh, can I save him? Oh crap. Okay, that was a big mistake. I try to help. Run. No. That's what I get for trying to help someone. He's doing a little dance while he's dying. Okay, well, no, this is great. You got to see what it's like to die. So now we're gonna go on a classic corpse run. One thing I haven't learned how to do yet is I haven't learned how to change my binding spot, like where I spawn. But right now it's at the East Gate of Night Harbor. So this is me. I've been working out, as you can see. Oh, actually the model got better. I like the slightly gray hair. I mean beard. Kind of like my grayish beard. I will tell you, this is my first time in any MMO ever playing a human. I'm like almost always a wood elf. And it's like if the game doesn't have a wood elf or some kind of elf, I don't know if I can play it. But I gotta say, I'm enjoying the human, you know. Again, temporarily, they're still fleshing out all the classes. I think they have dwarf, gnome, halfling, ogre, what is it? Trolls, goblin, yeah. No trolls yet, so I said ogre, goblin, and I think that's probably forgetting something, but that's what they have so far. They have plans for a wood elf, a dark elf, and other people as well. So there's my corpse, and we can just quickly grab our goodies. Well-worn tunic. Wait, worn circle tunic versus... Okay, no, everything's good. Alright, so we are after skeletons, so let's keep doing that. And by the way, we don't need this anymore, so I am going to destroy it. That was my original like starting tunic. Okay, I see there's a lot of bats over here. And some kind of boat. And I know at the north gate that there was at the north gate noob area there was an area with a lot of skeletons. So quite honestly, I might be going over there. But I just want to check this out really quick. And actually, this is a great opportunity for me to show off the water. Again, before I got interrupted, I was just saying, like, these are developers, Monsters and Memories, guys. They're not getting paid for this. They don't even have a startup page or something like that. They're not collecting funds. And yet they've already created all this. You know, they still have a lot of work to do. But for the vibe and experience that you already get from this is better than what this is my personal opinion, is better than you know, AAA MMOs. And yes, I am extremely biased because my preference is the classic EverQuest Project 1999. I guess you can say classic WoW. I'm not really a WoW person, but if I were to be, if somebody forced me to play it, I'd want to play the classic WoW. Because that's when I did temporarily play it, and I was into it because I played the RTS version of Warcraft, Warcraft 3, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 1 back in the 90s. I'm showing my age, yikes. But I loved the lore, right? So when they came out with World of Warcraft shortly after EverQuest, or I should say right before EverQuest 2, then I mean, yeah, it drew me in, and I definitely played it for a while. But it wasn't like the same kind of draw. I really did treat it like as an extension of the real-time strategy game Warcraft 3. But nothing fully replaced EverQuest, ever. Not for me. To this day. Except for this. This is the closest thing that has gotten it. And I gotta say, in many ways, it's already exceeding my expectations of what EverQuest did. And this is crazy, I know. But once this is all fleshed out, once all the quests are in there, once it's fully filled in and fleshed out, then 100% I can see this taking the top spot above original EverQuest. It literally has hit every single point for me personally, you know. I'm allowed to have my opinion, and that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So fishing, I'm gonna train in fishing. And now we're gonna find a fishing rod. Yes, this was unplanned, but we just found a fisherman, and I love to fish. So we're gonna find a place to find a fishing rod. Introduction to fishing. We're gonna buy that, and we're just gonna buy that. Introduction to fishing. Let's read this together, folks. This is an introduction to fishing. We know you're going to get hooked once you get started. Okay, so that's pretty much all it says. Where's my fishing rod? I did buy a fishing rod, right? Everyone saw that? Oh, by the way, again, once you die, you need to rememorize your spells. Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn inside of the mic like that. thought I bought the... I'm almost positive. Well, okay. Okay, there's my grub. I thought I bought it. Did you guys just see me buy it? I thought I did. Oh, the fishing pole is 1 silver. I can't afford it. I will not buy that. Okay, so we need 1 silver. I need another... If 100 copper is 1 silver, then I need another 40. Okay, there you go. We have another quest on our hands. An unofficial quest. We are going to learn how to fish. With that being said, I do not need this. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop it for the next guy. Introduction to fishing. We're going to leave the grub there. And we are going to see if he wants to buy anything from us real quick. I think we just confirmed he doesn't, but I'm going to check anyways. Oh gosh. Alright, so yeah, I was on that rant about how great this game is, but ooh, can I take this out? Oh. He was almost dead already, so I don't know. Come on. Oh yeah, I wanted to show off the water, and I will in just a second. If I can take this guy out. And I got experience. So I think somebody just got killed. So that's why I was able to take him out so easily. But look at this water. Just let's slow this down. Look at it. Look at that. The boat moves? Yo, get out of town. That boat is moving. They have boats in the game. Because boats in classic EverQuest, you could travel from continent to continent. That's how you would travel. That boat just moved from the dock. They have working boats. Folks. Let me get some B-roll. Now do you see what I'm talking about? An indie game with no funding. No official funding. Or Patreon or anything. Looks this good. I mean, I'm not gonna name any names, but there's literally a AAA MMO out right now where you do not have the ability to swim in game. To this day. As of the recording of this video. And yet, here we go. Monsters and Memories has swimming. In early development. Alright, I'm underwater. Look at this. Look at the effects. Look at my shadow. You know, I was talking all that stuff about, like, if you're after AAA graphics, then this is not the game for you. I mean, this has a stylized and a classic style to it, but with modern assets. Look at Valheim. I always use this as an example and other like of what I want to see. Take a game like a Valheim, which when you really just break it down, it's basic pixels, super basic pixels. It's pixelated as heck. And yet, because of the atmospheric oculization, whatever it's called, all that stuff combined, the mist and the clouds and the sun rays and everything, the depth, the field, everything, it makes the game look absolutely beautiful. Now apply those same techniques to this and you can already see a lot of it in action, and you can see this being a timeless classic. Because the problem with ultra realistic games and all the Unreal 5 clones out right now is that they're gonna age pretty quickly. Because then Unreal 6 is gonna come out, and then a more hyper realistic game or graphics engine is gonna come out, and then it's gonna make that realism, so to speak, quote air quotes, obsolete. Whereas this you can look at it 20 years from now, and because it's not setting an expectation of I'm trying to be ultra realistic, but I'm trying to have my own character, it's gonna age like fine wine. You're still gonna be able to come back 20 years from now and enjoy it. That's kind of what the wonder of EverQuest was. Now the problem with EverQuest really is that, I mean, there's no problem with it per se if you're into that sort of thing, but it does have its limitations, because even the code was written in the 90s, right? So there's just actual limitations in the code that prevent it from doing what some of the modern engines can do. You pretty much, if you want to add quality of life to classic EverQuest, you pretty much might as well just rewrite the code, because it'll make it so much easier to work on it. Like there's Project 1999 Green server, then there's Project Quorum. I can't even play Quorum because I'm on a modern AMD processor, and the only way I can log in is if I underclock my CPU. I don't intend on doing that. I do graphics and video editing on the side. I like to play my flight simulators. I recently dabbled into Star Citizen. Yes, Star Citizen, haha. Scam Citizen. It's really quite amazing. You should check it out. I've heard all the rumors about it, talking mess about it. I tried it for myself, and yeah, it's super, super buggy, but it's actually super, super good. Bar none the best graphics I've ever seen in a title, besides like Flight Simulator. But anywho, it's neither here nor there. Okay, so where we're going right now, right? So we're gonna collect cloth, and as I mentioned earlier, there is a at the north gate, I remember there was a place with lots of skeletons. So we're gonna go there right now and check it out. Again, we're literally level 2. And we've already uncovered these mini adventures and having a blast. Only thing that, you know, kind of sucks is that this playtest will end later today. Today's Sunday. It's 2 something in the morning, 2:30, and yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so right here, we're at the north gate now, and to my left over here, I remember there was a kind of ruins type of place with skeletons, but I remember some of them were higher level. Ooh, let's go over here where this light is. This looks like the entrance to like a dungeon or something. Sexton Harding. Okay. Indifferent. My guy looks creepy. And that looks very dark. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so this has not been built out yet. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at this. I should make this the thumbnail to the video. Print, let's do full screen mode. Yeah, I might just make this the thumbnail. I don't know, what do you guys think? Bad decision, good decision? Alright, I'm gonna do it like this. Boop. Alright, let's hope that works, and I'm gonna exit this and go back into the game. Alright, so once again, the mission we're on, we are looking for more cloth so we can give it to the shifty guy. Oh boy. Alright, I see some skellies. Okay, he's red, and he's ready to attack. Yeah, this is not gonna work. At all. And that actually might be the entrance to a, so... Alright, we're gonna try this. Let's turn on the light. Let's do slash wave. Slash wave. Slash wave. And one more time. Couple more. Just trying to get the right shot. Slash wave. I kind of don't want to block the. Oh gosh. Alright, before I mess this up completely. I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to edit this part out just so I don't annoy the people that are actually watching. This is probably ridiculous to be watching. Alright, I'm done, I promise. This is the last one. I want to get it as he's lifting the sword. Okay, that was bad. I gotta be quick. too quick. Okay, there you go. I don't know if I got it, but too fast. Alright, we're done. We're done. Alright, we're done. Okay. I'm sure I got something good. I really should edit that out, but if I don't, and it's too late. You've already watched it if you made it this far. Alright, so let's see, the fire beetle, Invisibro. I'm just gonna kill some rats. My new goal, by the way, is I want to get a, I didn't know they had blue eyes or green eyes. That's so cool. My new goal is to get a fishing rod. So I need about 50 more copper. See if I can take 2 at a time. Oh, I'm a beast. I'm a beast. Oh, skeleton. Oh, who was that for? Need more skeletons or cloth, whatever. Ooh, it's got a little item. Little sword, sickle type of thing. When I created this character, by the way, I created him with the intention of being a sword-wielding druid. Gotta watch out for that sheer scalp. Oh. I didn't know they attack. Alright, let's take this thing out. Oh boy. Oh no. No, no, no. No, you're not gonna kill me. You're not gonna kill me. Yes. Yes. That was good. That was my first Ashira scout. Catwoman. Alright, we're gonna heal up. I thought there was a fireplace somewhere around here. But I guess fireplaces are placed down by people. If anyone watching hears this question, then put in the comments of whether or not placing down fireplaces is something from the survivalist skill group. Which I think it is. Matter of fact, let's find out. Because that's the other cool thing about all this stuff, is that a lot of this loot that seems like vendor trash, and it is in most games here, I guarantee you it has a purpose. Like the bat wings might be for something, and anyways. So survival trainer. Let's train. And survival supplies, survival kit. So we just bought a survival kit. We have a survival kit. small survival kit. Weight, medium. This is a trade skill container. An introduction to survival. I mean, yeah. So let's get organized. Right click to read. Okay. Once you've, this is an introduction to survival. Once you've mastered these skills, this book can be used as a light source of food and toilet paper in an emergency. That's funny. Recipe torch. Combine 1 wood and 1 resin in a survival kit. Okay, that's really cool. Let's see if I can sell anything. Nope. Well, I don't have any wood. That's for sure. Does he sell wood? Wood. I know somebody drops resin. I remember seeing it. No. Nope. But he will buy these rat teeth from me. And the rat meat. So thank you for buying that. He will buy the rusty scythe. Thank you for buying that. Rat tooth. Fang. Okay. Sweet. And we have 145. Which, this is a good opportunity to swing by the bank, and I want to see if I can translate or transfer the copper into silver. So we should be able to go to the banker and take the, oh, let me turn this off. Yes, there you go. So we just need 5 more copper pieces to go ahead and buy our good old fishing rod. And to be honest, I should be able to sell this stuff as well. I just gotta go to a different merchant. Okay. I'm having so much fun. The only problem is it's getting super late. But I do hope this video is helpful to people, and I hope that people find value in it. I hope it encourages people to check out Monsters and Memories. And anything I can do to support those people, I'm down. Because I sure as heck am not making a YouTube channel to get likes and subscribers. I have like, what, 16 subscribers as of the recording of this video, so I'm not one of those people that thinks, oh yeah, let me make a YouTube channel so I can make money. It's like, no, I'm literally doing this for fun, and because I used to do this and I used to enjoy it a lot, and now that I have my new PC build, I can do this as a hobby and record weekly, bi-weekly, daily even videos. But obviously this is still in pre-alpha, so let's do this. Oh, oops, that's a rat companion, so that was somebody's pet attacking it. But yeah, I would love to get to a point where I can just do daily videos, you know, just like finish up my work day, spend time with my family and kids, put them to bed, spend some time with my wife, and then after that log in for a few hours and just mess around. But of course for that the game would have to be released, and this is not releasing in the near future. Tattered robe, rusty greatsword. We are swimming in loot, boys. I just got some new tattered cloth. A rusty greatsword, which it's probably dual wielding, so it's not gonna work. And yeah, I guarantee you if I go sell that, I'll have enough for the, oh, I already have enough. Okay, I'm excited. Alright. we're about to complete our first major mission, which is getting the fishing rod. So I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm ready. I'm excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited to get a fishing rod. Okay, so here's a tattered... Okay, so I can't wear the tattered tunic, cloth robe. Chest, yes. So this is just for the caster folks. We're going to sell absolutely nothing. Alright, so he wants 30. Okay, let's just sell it. I'm not selling that because I'm wearing it. Alright, so we just got new armor. We got some swords and other stuff we sold. And look at this lantern. Is that a candle? Look at that guy. Oh man. Anyways, let's go get our fishing rod, boys. I officially have 2 silver. No joke. See, 1 and then 100 copper, so that's officially 2 silver. I could be swimming in silver right now, guys. Swimming if I can just stop running around and start grinding out some mobs. But this is why it literally takes me years to reach max level in these kind of games, because that is not my goal. I will find something to do for a few hours that is completely irrelevant to the progression of the actual story or the game or whatever the game is telling me to do, and find amusement in just doing something like this. Like, ooh, you can fish in this game? Let's find out how to do it. And of course I can just go on the forums and read about it, but what's the fun in that? But there is fun in that, and I've proven that throughout this recording. Asking other people, like, what? Hey, how do I sell these copper scraps? You can't, right? Is what one person said. Another person recommended a merchant, and it didn't work. And then finally somebody said, hey, there's a quest on it. Go to this person, right? All that happened because of an interaction with another person. So there's a tannery here. Hold on, quick detour. I was watching the guy, the developer dude, make these roads. I think he did a great job looking at it now. Caravan gate. Oh, okay, so what I've been calling East Gate is called the Caravan Gate. Look at that. Oh man, that's so cool. I need to figure out a way to like smooth this mouse. You see how it's kind of choppy when I pan it around? I would love to get more B-roll, but it just feels like choppy. Alright, so we're gonna go to the bank. And we're gonna take our... Look at that. It's official. We have become a 2 silvernier. 2 silvers. And that's how you know it's getting late, when I start getting excited about something like that. Okay, so I'm just randomly going into here just to see if there's any interesting NPCs. Oh, this goes into the wall. Okay, we're not gonna do that right now, but that's super cool. And I can probably get it on top over there. Wagoneering supplies, animal taming. What? I want to do some animal taming. Oh, this is where you get the buff just by walking in here. Cool. You got that. Ooh, what is this? It looks like these folks are sitting back and having them some ale. I'm so grateful for this community too, like these people. I mean, the same people that are in this game would be the ones that are watching a video like this. But it's good to know I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that agree with some of the examples and sentiments I had about like why this is right up my alley, and other people would be like, oh heck no, I like this game, but what Dracos is saying right now is a little too much. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Did you see that fog? Did you see how that just came in? And with the rain, everything got foggier? That's what I'm talking about. And let's see what happens when I turn on the light. Yeah, it's even a little fuzzy around me. I'm telling you, and specifically towards Monsters and Memories, guys, implement that same effect system, like, because okay, Valheim was developed in Unity 2, and Valheim is very pixelated, but because they put those atmospheric effects into the world, it created so much depth and personality. I'm telling you, this is a perfect candidate for that. Those like fog rays and sun rays, whatever, just to weave that in and out of the artwork is going to bring so much depth to this, and just yeah, that's down the road. Obviously, I don't think that's should be even a priority right now, because that's more of like kind of like a filter is an overlay to a photo. It would be like an overlay to the graphics and something that can be implemented later. There's much more important stuff than little effects like that. So I don't know if you see that, but in the direction I'm looking, there's some kind of fort there. I'm curious to see what's going on there. We're gonna knock out the skeleton on the way to get the fishing rod. We are on a mission to get a fishing rod. Oh, he is attacking me. Woohoo! We got a bow, fellas. Oh man, this is a nice shot too. Look at that castle. I don't think good guys live in that castle. That doesn't look like a friendly castle. And I'm so curious to go on this boat and see where it takes us. Alright, let's see what this camp is about here. Oh, there's more water. Oh, those are bandits. This is a bandit camp. All of these are bandits, and they're red to me. Note to self: when you see lights in the darkness, don't always run towards them, because that would have been like a quick way to get shut down. The possum, he's a comrade. It's almost official, folks. We are about to get us a fishing rod. I promise you, I apologize for saying the same thing over and over again. It's late. It is officially 2:58, so about 3 in the morning. Oh, who's this? I don't remember this person being here. Hello, friend. Were you sent to give me something? If so, let me see it. If not, let's just enjoy the view. I'll be on my way in a few minutes. Give you something. She doesn't want to talk to me, whatever. Okay, we officially have a fishing pole. I have a fishing pole. I mean, why not? Look at this. This world just pulls you in. Like the fact that you can see a light off in the distance over there, and you're like, I wonder what that is. Or there's the greenish, creepy look from the castle over there. But look, what about that below it? There's a little faint orange fireplace. There's even something right there. Maybe it's a smaller camp, or maybe it's a merchant, or maybe that's where, when you get on this boat, that's where it goes to. I don't know. But the fact that you can look off in the distance, and that small array of pixels is literally drawing me in to explore and figure out what's there. It's a great feeling. That's really cool. I'm such a nerd. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I think this is how it's done. I'm learning as I go, so I'm gonna take this fishing rod, I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna hit shift 1. And again, I don't know if this is how it actually works. Shift 1, no. Alt 1, no. Control 1, nope. I'm right clicking it. Nope. I'll right click it here. Okay, none of that's working. Let's see if I can swim onto it. Come on. Oh, did I get stuck in it? No. Whoa, something's happening. Oh boy. I think I just messed up, guys. I'm stuck. Well, at least I found a bug. I really want to turn around and undo what I just did. Stuck. If I get stuck due to bug, is there a command to unstuck? Okay, this is interesting. Somehow I'm in. Oh. I am literally in some kind of black abyss. I'm stuck. Alright, that was embarrassing. Yes, I'm gonna take another screenshot. Relax. As annoying as this might be to everyone else. Hopefully I can go through this footage and edit some of this out. I could see a lot of people getting annoyed. Or maybe I'm just exhausted. It is 3 in the morning and I need to get some sleep. Alright, let's check the controls really quick. So, keybinds. Castability, alpha 1, alpha 1. Hot button, shift alpha 1, shift. Shift 1, shift. Alright, I'm asking other folks right now if anyone knows how to cast the fishing rod into the water. And they might say it's not implemented yet, and that's totally fine. Hence why we're asking. Shift alpha 1. What's alpha? I don't get it. I know what alt is. Shift alt. Shift 1. Shift 1. Shift alt. Nope. Maybe if I attack the water? No. Rampaging night market. That's for the Cali quest. So sitting at a camp fire like this gives you a buff. Yeah, so there's the boat again. Oh. I'm just gonna keep clicking buttons until it works. go to skills, fishing. Oh, and there's a make a campfire. Add it to skills. Alright, we just learned something, folks. You go into your spell book, and then there you go. And now, shift 1. We did it. We did it. So it says, I cast a line. Your reel is an empty line. Okay, we learned how to fish. Print screen. And there's another boat over there. Shift 1. Print screen. Alright. My fishing skill increased to 4. Okay, and I'm out of the grub. Did I catch anything? I don't think I did, but so wooden, skeleton, jawbone, trainees, scimitar, trainees, skeleton, jawbone, survival kit. So how do I make a campfire really quick? Let's just add this right here. Let's do shift 2. You do not have the necessary regions to use this ability. I need wood. Okay. Alright, I actually was gonna go sell something, but first we're gonna go ahead and get some more grub. One more time, I just want to see if I can sell something. I don't want to sell the fishing pole. fishing skill has increased to 7. If I'm not mistaken, I think the top level is like 10 right now. So far, I haven't caught anything. I caught a fish. I caught a fish. Raw bassa. Ocean catfish, favored for its earthy flavor. This is awesome. This guy is an expert fisherman. Oh, okay. So yeah, I can train all the way to up to 100. So again, look at this water. Look at this water. I caught another fish. I have three whitefish, and I have an ocean catfish, and I just got a raw grouper. Dude, I'm swimming in fish. No pun intended. I'm swimming in fish. Oh gosh, gotta love the dad jokes. All right. Let's see if I can sell him the same fish I just caught. 1 copper. Okay, well, that's not too exciting. Does he really not want the, yeah, he doesn't want it. But I'm sure it can be used in cooking and other things. Here you go. This is a nice little fishing spot. The boat's on the way. I can see it off in the distance. So I have 16 grub. Oh, it says you caught something. Did I catch some boots? I think I caught some boots. I don't remember having those boots a moment ago. I'm gonna have to like look back in this video to see. I'm telling you, I don't think I had that. Whoops. Oh, just got another right. going to fish for a bit longer. And then we're gonna go and see if we can sell some of these fish somewhere. Either way, we're gonna put it in a bank. I think that's... But it is officially getting a bit late, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna try to use up the rest of my bait. Looks like somebody else is exploring the boat as well. Okay, cool. Oh, no, I thought I was officially out of bait. No, I am. I'm done. So what do we end up catching? With 20 of the grubs, we got 9 raw fish, we got 4 raw basa, 2 raw groupers. I could have sworn I had the cloth boots as well, but I might be wrong about that. And yeah, I think we're done. Let's equip our regular stuff, and let's head on out. One more thing I do want to check. I want to see if this guy will buy any of the other stuff that we have. Nope. Crocodile hatch thing is yellow. Yep, all these are yellow. I'm not quite ready to face off with these guys yet. Let me heal this person. You're welcome. think this has been a good play test, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up. There's so much more I can do, but I think because of how late I started in the evening, it's officially 3:30. I've explored and unintentionally learned a lot of new things. Just from running around. Oh, look, I'm flying. I think the other noteworthy thing is that I have not crashed not a single time. I have not received any kind of server lag issues. I've been at a steady 60 frames per second this whole time. I can zone in and out just fine. I can enter and exit combat just fine. If for some reason I get stuck, I can just hit unstuck. Yeah, I have absolutely no complaints. I think they have themselves a winner here. I'm super excited to see where they're gonna go with this.